Hi, this is my new wheel. It's a Gotway or Begode EX. It's a very, let's say heavy wheel. It's about 40 kilograms, but it has full suspension. My previous wheel was or is still an MSX 84 volts. So in comparison, this is a much bigger bad boy. I like riding it, although I only have ridden about 200 kilometers. I'm getting used to the wheel because it's a very big difference with the EX. But on higher speeds, I still feel that that it starts wobbling. So I tried to realign the tire, but that was not success. So I got an alternative, and I'm gonna put on this big boy. It's the PIrelli 90/80 14-inch. This is an Angel Scooter. It's a tire for obviously scooters. It is directional, so you can put it this way to have better braking, or this way to have better acceleration. So I'm gonna put it like this for better acceleration only. This tire, the 90/80, I only have seen it once on an EXN, so I hope it will also fit on the EX. This tire will not fit other big wheels, so they usually take the 80/80 on 14-inch. So what does it take to change the tire? We have to start disassembling it. So first of all, we start with the pedals. One screw this side, one screw on the other side. And then you can take out this rod and just take off the pedal. We also do that on the other side, or we can already take off this side panel. You can do this with a Phillips screwdriver. I have to look where the holes are because with my vinyl wrap it's a little bit more difficult to see where they were. This vinyl wrap, by the way, will have to be redone because I have put it on, then I have put on the power pads, but I actually misaligned the power pads, and when I tried to remove them, as you can see, the vinyl came loose, so I'll have to redo that. So you have to go around completely. But don't forget, just above the pedals, we also have these two little screws. When you have loosened all the screws, it should be able to come loose. Yes, I forgot one. So you have 4 in the bottom, 2 little screws here, then you have 2 over here, 2 on the top, and then also 2 more over here. So now the panel should be loose. is. But you will also notice that first time you take it off, you do it very gently, because there's sticky tape on the battery packs. So if you remove it cautiously, then this will come loose. You will hear it popping. So also now the screws are still in there, so make sure you don't lose them. In here we have 2 battery packs. This is I think the beeper or the microphone or the speaker. Then we have 1 wire which we will have to remove, or we can already do this. Just take it off. We have 6 screws here. The suspension we don't have to take out the gas or the air. That's not necessary. We will need another size. Yes, indeed. That's better. The way I am doing it now is I'll open up one side. I already remove the screws, and then I turn it around where I can cut the power from the batteries. Okay, so apparently I was wrong. You don't need to detach this cable, because this is a plastic housing in which the wheel is attached. So we turn it around and we do the same thing here. Okay, so this case should also be loose. So again, double-sided sticky tape on the battery pack. So you can see here that it's going a little bit difficult. So be patient, and it's off. As you can see, 2 in the back, 1 on this side, and here we have the control board. So now we opened up the big boy. It's the motherboard of the Begode EX 100 volt. So this one over here is the connector where it starts from the motherboard towards all the batteries. We are gonna disconnect this one later. Then we see this black thick cable. This runs to the motor. It has 3 leads plus an auxiliary wire, which is encapsulated in all this white shit. So these 3 leads have to be removed, also this white connector. But before we do that, we have to disconnect the current or the electricity. So now the batteries are no longer connected to the motherboard. Yeah, but they're still, these are still alive, so we have to remove all excess power. So the thing we're gonna do is start up the wheel. Look, so the light went on for a little while, it made a beep, and then it died on me. So now these are empty, and there's no danger anymore to get a shock from it. Then of course we also have to remove these 6. Okay, the wheel is loose now, but we still have to detach the cables. So what I would like to do, I'll take a marker and I'll put 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So now I can see this one goes here, this one goes here, this one goes here. So if I take some pliers, I can remove this protection. And gently remove it. Okay, that's 2, and then the third one. So let's take a closer look what I have done. These connectors came off these ones, so now they are detached, but it's still this one which I have to remove. Let's see if I can do that with one hand. No, sorry. So finally I managed to take this out of here. It was completely glued. I hope I did not touch any wires. So now I have this bundle and I can take it out. The question is how? They used another kind of special clamp. does this work? Okay, now we know that. So, for where are we here? For this one, it's actually just pulling, but I didn't see it like this. And then you pull this one, it comes out. Okay, this is also loose. Now, so the cable is loose. 1, 2, I took them out. Now we have to undo this one, this one, this one, that one. Are there any more? No, that's it. So this box has to be removed also, and we'll do that now. Okay, so we take it out like that, and then here we have the cable and the hole through which we can take the wheel. I'll raise the wheel a little bit. Now we should be able to pull this out. I'm going to use some cardboard to protect it. And let's see if we can pull it out. Make sure that the cable is not blocked in any way. So do it gently. I have to put more. I'll double it. Not sure where it is jamming. Okay, got it. Okay, so we can put this aside. Hopefully the battery packs remain in the box. We don't need that anymore. And this is our wheel. Ready to be taken off. This is the one to replace. So as you can clearly see, this one is much wider, but hopefully when we do this, it will fit. Now that we got the wheel loose, we are going to remove the air. Okay. You can also use a tool to remove the valve, but I don't have that. Then I looked what I have from my bicycles, and this is what I have. So I'm gonna try to do it with a metal one. I only have one. Try to save this. Then this is also a strong plastic one. Yes, maybe it's going easier than I had hoped for. That's going really smooth. Okay, side one is completely loose. Now we could take out the inner tube. As you can see, it's still fairly inflated. Just push in the valve and then we can take out the tire completely. Okay, like this. Then next step is taking the other side. Oh, I don't even need to use a key. I can do it just like that. 2 tires removed. As you can see, or maybe not, I'm not sure. I have to go closer. Yeah. This one is higher than this one, but once it will be deformed, it will probably have an even bigger diameter than this one. let's do the ticket off. Okay. What I also have done is somewhere, I'm not sure where, I have marked the rotation. Where did I do that? What was it? Okay. I'm gonna hold and take something to put under the wheel because now it's getting dirty. So, here we are again. Before I took off the tire, I marked on here that the rotation is like that. So now I know if I take this tire and it says rotation for a rear tire is like that, rotation for a front tire is like that. So as I explained, you can put this tire in two ways. So this way it's for the front, and this gives more traction when braking. When you do it like this, it's for the rear tire, and it gives more traction for acceleration. So this is the side I'm going for. So my rotation is like that. I'm gonna put it on there like that. I'm not sure if it will go that easy as before. Maybe I'll just have to soak the tire a little bit. That will help. So rotation like that, yes. Yes, that's one. You see? It's on there. Now we have to put the inner tube in its place. We have to find the hole. So we just keep it a little bit inflated. That makes it easier to put it on its place. Like that, yes. Now, this one has to go through the hole. No problem. Move everything as it should be. Okay. Some soapy water. It will help us putting the tire in its place. Maybe we'll start here. Yes. Make sure the inner tube is not moving. Whoa, That went easy. And can you... Oh no. Oh no, no, no. That was too easy. Now, this side came off. Okay. That was too easy. Okay. When I push one side, the other side pops out. So, just start over. Okay. Side one. Now, I'll try to be more careful. I'm doing this. I'll push the wheel down. I hope this tire is not too wide. That's my problem. Yes. That's better. Okay. That's hard labor. I almost had it. Now it's on. Okay. Woo! It's on, guys. Whew. Now I go to my workshop and I will inflate it. So I'll be back. So we're back with the wheel. It's on there. It has a 1.8 bar. And now we have to see if it will fit the box. So here we go. It's inside, but if it's gonna rub, I don't know yet. And I cannot forget the cable. So what's going on? Yes, it's on there. Sorry for the sweating, but I have done easier tire changes than that. So the holes are aligned, the wheel is in. So I suggest I first bolt them in there again and then check if it will rub or not, because laying down I cannot say if it is rubbing down or not. Okay, one side is fixed. Now we go to the other side. Maybe I can do this while standing. No, that's not good. But this one I don't need anymore. I have to be careful not to damage the other side when I put it on her side. Wait a minute. It looks like the wheel is gonna fit. Damn it. Cardboard is still in there. That's not a good idea. There's one piece. Let's do. Okay. Not sure what is rubbing, but something is. Yes. I have some room, but it's not a lot. The only thing is that I don't know why. Not sure what's happening. What is that? Why is this wheel? I'm not sure what it was, but something was making the wheel not to spin free. Okay, so I suggest that we do it again like we did it. Yes, it is spinning and it doesn't rub anywhere, I think, I hope. Great. Now it's a question of reassembling everything. So, fortunately, I have written down the numbers because the wire is twisted. So this is number 1. You can also close it immediately. What can we take? Then I need number 2. That's this one. Close it. And then number 3. Okay, then we have this little one which has to go in here. And then the 100 volt. I hope everything is okay. 1, 2, 3, yes. Fingers crossed. Okay, nice. Then we have this one. This is not sealed. They have sealed it a little bit on this side. So we can do that also if we want. Then I need some tie wraps, so I'll be back. So a little bag of tie wraps, maybe it's going to be easier without gloves. I'm just gonna check where they were.
This will do here. It works twice.
So to finish off, so all we have to do now is reassemble. So it seems ready. It has not a lot of clearance, but it looks to be straight. Okay, now it's testing time.